We have hundreds of kids and parents come through our practice every year at Kid Matters Counseling. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through, step by step, what a child therapist is, how counseling with kiddos works, how we support parents, and what's involved in getting started with counseling at Kid Matters. What are the signs that my child might need counseling? At Kid Matters, we understand that children may need support through mental health counseling due to a range of life stressors. If a child exhibits persistent sadness, anxiety, or anger, behavioral changes like withdrawal from activities, difficulty concentrating, changes in sleep or eating habits, and frequent temper tantrums, these and more can all be indicators of needed additional support. If your child has experienced a traumatic event, a family divorce, the death of a loved one, or perhaps is struggling academically or socially at school, it might be beneficial to seek our professional help and support. Our team of child therapists has over 150 years of combined experience helping support children and families within their time of need. What is a child therapist, and how do they help children? A child therapist is someone who has specific training to help children with a variety of mental health concerns. Their primary focus revolves around creating a safe and nurturing environment where both children and parents feel supported and understood in a therapeutic process towards lasting change. Clinical child therapists have a minimum of a master's degree and often carry with them certain child-focused training and certifications. At Kid Matters, our counselors have relevant degrees in psychology, social work, or counseling, and appropriate state licensure. Specialization in child therapy is crucial, and many of our clinicians hold one or several child-centered certifications, including our own in-house certification program that makes sure the children we see receive the best care using current evidence-based practices. For more information, please check specific certifications under each clinician's profile page to learn more. What does counseling look like with kids? At Kid Matters, our child therapists are trained play therapists, which means they have a large toolbox to help kids find hope, healing, and new tools using the therapeutic power of play. Play is the natural language of children, and in therapy, it is used to express feelings and work through problems. In play therapy, toys become the words children use to tell their stories and show us what they're feeling inside. Just like adults talk about their feelings in therapy, children use play to do the same. Our play therapists create a safe and welcoming space where kids can play out their emotions and experiences. This helps them understand their feelings and learn new ways to cope with challenges. Our child therapists teach kids regulation tools, relaxation methods, problem-solving skills, and ways to manage stress through play and conversation. Over time, these playful and supportive strategies can help reduce symptoms of anxiety, anger, and many other presenting symptoms. How do you work with parents or caregivers? At Kid Matters, we believe parents and caregivers play a crucial role in their child's counseling process. They provide essential background information and insights into their child's behavior and development. Parents and caregivers reinforce therapeutic strategies at home, creating a consistent environment for progress. Before we begin therapy with your child, the first appointment is just with the parents or caregivers. During this hour, we listen to your concerns, go through a detailed developmental history of your child, and then create measurable goals that we can track on how to best support your child. An example of such goals could be learning 5 coping skills to use when faced with anxiety at bedtime, increase positive coping strategies that lead to a marked decrease in hitting mom when mad after school, or the child will learn 3 ways to ask for help from a caregiver when distressed. Our counselors typically meet with parents and caregivers regularly, either for a few minutes at the end of each session, or work to schedule a 1-hour parent session approximately every fourth counseling session with your child. This ensures open communication with therapists, alignment with goals, and ability to check in about how progress is being made in the therapy room and at home. Outside of the counseling room, there are two primary ways we support parents. The first is our Parent Matters newsletter, where we provide parents and caregivers with resources to support their child. And second, at the time of this recording, we offer complimentary group parenting classes held quarterly to parents of our current clients called Circle of Security. It's an 8-week class to strengthen the parent-child relationship. You can sign up for our newsletter and learn more about Circle of Security classes on our website at kidmatterscounseling.com. How do you work with families that are divorced or going through a separation? When we work with families who are divorced or separated, there are a few things we need from the parents before we start working with their children. First, in the state of Illinois, all legal guardians who are outlined as having medical or mental health decision-making rights in the most current court-ordered parenting allocation document must sign informed consent before the child can receive treatment. Second, at Kid Matters, we do not provide forensic counseling services and thus refrain from oral or written communication to an attorney unless subpoenaed through a court of law in which there will be a fee for your counselor's time and service. Third, we seek to provide the best care possible for all involved in the process, but above all, seek to advocate for the child client at all times. For more detailed information about what we can and cannot provide, please request our documents, The Role of Your Counselor, and our Divorce FAQs. What does my child's first counseling session look like? Before your child's first counseling session at Kid Matters, we create a needs assessment plan to tailor treatment to fit the specific needs and concerns of your child. During the first counseling session, with your child present, based on the needs you have discussed with the therapist, they may choose to conduct a more formalized assessment or provide a rapport-building session to gather more information to fill out a treatment plan. That treatment plan sets the stage for future sessions. We share with the child about the process of counseling, discuss confidentiality, and share goals for our time. Parents can expect to discuss their observations and collaborate with our therapists on a treatment plan after this session. How do I know if my child is making progress in counseling? Kid Matters, progress in counseling can be seen through various ways, such as marked changes in behavior or mood, or the integration of new coping skills. Progress should be specific to your child's ability and treatment goals, but often include improved communication, better emotional regulation, and increased participation in activities. Your child might show more resilience in facing challenges and exhibit reduced symptoms of anxiety or depression. Regular feedback from our therapists and periodic assessments help track progress. It's important to celebrate small milestones and maintain open communication with our therapists to ensure alignment on goals and expectations. How can I explain counseling to my child? I like to explain counseling to kiddos like this. Counseling is a safe place where you play with a new friend and learn about feelings. A counselor is like a doctor for feelings to help us with our emotions and thoughts. They're going to help us figure out some new ways to be together. Don't overcomplicate what you say about why you're going to counseling. Depending on the child's age, share more specifics if you like. On the day of the appointment, you can say something like this. Today we're going to play with a new friend. I went to meet her last week, and we are going back so you can meet her, and together we can learn new ways to play and be together. How long does counseling typically last for young children? The duration of counseling at Kid Matters varies based on the child's needs and the issues being addressed. Short-term therapy might last a few months with weekly or bi-weekly sessions. For more complex or deep-rooted issues, therapy can extend to several months. After working with hundreds of children, however, we typically begin to see change around 8 to 10 weeks into a treatment plan, and usually significant lasting changes and progress goals met around 16 to 24 weeks into sessions. Our goal is to equip the child and family with the tools to handle future challenges independently, making the duration flexible according to their unique journey. What are the costs associated with child counseling, and does insurance cover it? At the time of this recording, the cost of child counseling can vary based on the type of session and which therapist you're working with. At Kid Matters, sessions typically range from $160 to $225 per hour. We are a private pay counseling practice, so fees are paid in full at the time of service. Many insurance plans, however, cover mental health services, but it's up to our clients to check specific benefits and seek potential reimbursement. We have more details about pricing on our website, along with a video on how to seek potential reimbursement from your insurance provider for our services. How do child counselors involve teachers or schools in the therapy process? Our counselors often collaborate with teachers and school counselors to create a supportive environment for the child. With parental consent, we might share strategies to address behavioral or emotional issues in the classroom. Our counselors can attend school meetings or provide recommendations for educational accommodations. We might also offer training sessions for school staff on specific techniques to support the child. This collaboration ensures consistency in approaches and helps reinforce therapeutic progress in home and school settings. Since opening in 2016, our child therapists have helped thousands of kids and their families all over Chicagoland to provide transformative child counseling. Thank you for your interest in Kid Matters services, and we look forward to meeting you.